There had been rumblings for a few weeks and reports from multiple media outlets that Meghan and Harry have to give something substantial to Netflix, especially after it axed the Duchess's animated series, Pearl, before it even went into production. Now, it's believed that the Duke and Duchess need to offer something juicier to the streaming platform, and as the press reported, in a Keeping Up with the Kardashians-style docu-series could be just that. A producer and Hollywood insider told the site that the details and timing of when the show would be released are still in the works. Netflix has not confirmed the reports. But if Meghan and Harry are going to let cameras into their home and go behind the scenes for the world to see their family life, that directly contradicts the privacy they claimed they so desperately wanted. And a royal writer believes that doing so is proof that the prince and former Suits star are having money issues. According to royal expert Daniela Alzer, it appears that selling themselves to the highest TV bidder had become Meghan and Harry's only option, which exposes a money problem and that can be attributed to their expensive lifestyle. Elser explained that the pair either can't, or won't, live within their means. When it comes to the Sussexes' bank accounts, the issue is that while $46 million, their reported net worth when they moved to California, might be an unthinkable amount of money to you and I, it's pocket change for the company that the Sussexes now keep, Elser wrote. Their neighbor and mate Oprah is worth $4.4 billion, royal wedding guests George and Amal Clooney are worth $340 million, while their Montecito neighbor Katy Perry earned $54.9 million in 2020 alone. Elser noted that some of their biggest expenses for the Sussexes are having round-the-clock private bodyguards, which could cost them anywhere between $1.4 million to $4.7 million. In addition, they have the upkeep of their massive $16 million Montecito mansion, which has 16 bathrooms. The expert also pointed out the expensive designer clothes Meghan has been seen wearing post-royal life. As a working member of the royal family, her wardrobe was covered by Prince Charles, but that's not the case anymore. It's reported that during Harry's trip to The Hague, Netherlands for the Invictus Games in April 2022, that a camera crew was on hand filming what will be the Sussexes' first series for Netflix. The documentary is titled Heart of Invictus. A camera crew also followed the couple when they visited New York City back in September. There hasn't been any word yet on if that is part of something else they're working on or if that's our first look at what Keeping Up with the Sussexes will include. In other hand, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's visions of commissioning worthy content with Netflix like the Obamas has been thrown out of the window with news of the reported docu-series, a royal expert has claimed. Speaking on the Palace Confidential podcast, royal expert Richard Eden suggested that this new initiative would challenge the couple's aspirations of being like the Obamas, who have a production company working with Netflix. He said, "Netflix really do want bang for their buck. I think that Harry and Meghan, when they signed this multi-million-pound deal with Netflix, envisaged themselves as like the Obamas who'd be commissioning these really worthy series. That's all been thrown out of the window. Netflix have ditched Pearl, the very worthy animated series about a teenage girl, inspired by Meghan, and instead they're going for what they think will sell, which is a program about the Sussexes themselves. This means," Richard suggested, "that there will be constant debate within the Sussex household about what content to include in any potential docu-series, particularly surrounding the presence of their young children Archie and Lilibet." He added, "They've always been keen to keep the children out of the public eye, but when they gave that interview to Oprah Winfrey, what did we see? We see Archie along the beach and we saw the first glimpses of family. So I'm sure Netflix, if they're paying that money, would expect to see the children as well."